politics and happenings in the polity. I don't know what I do to YouTube today. It's been very stressful for me, but then it's good to be back. Though it's a bit of stress, it's killing my inspiration. But well, now God get power. Okay, so good to be back. Great to have you guys back. My time is fast spent. I don't know what's happening to my YouTube live these days. It just goes off unexpectedly. And if you're a politinker, if you get to see this video, because I don't know if it will go off again. Anytime I'm doing my live broadcast, and I tell you people that please like this video, please share this broadcast. There's a reason that I used to say that. Help me press the love button. There's a reason I used to say that, and because in Nigeria, politics is what some people are using to survive. Politics is what some people are using to succeed. Please let me tap that love zone. Politics is what some people are using to succeed. So you will see that if you have a platform and you are speaking about politics, and even if you are being objective, a lot of them will not like you. If you cannot come online and be singing their praise, it's like a problem for them. That's why you need people that can, at least while you are alive, be giving you the necessary protection. And that's why I usually tell politicians that please, if you are watching, try and support by any way you can. So this live these days, day before yesterday I wasn't able to go live. Yesterday I wasn't able to go live. Today I was live, and I was already doing my thing before the thing just went off unexpectedly, and I've been struggling with it. I've powered on my system. It is so very stressful, but now God get power. I'm trying to now God get power. So for me, I just hope that the politicians can be quite active, so that the platform can move forward, because I'd already scheduled my time, scheduled my analysis, scheduled my everything, and all of a sudden the thing just went off. So I just hope that everything would go fine by the grace of God. So if you get to see this video as a politinker, well, that is what is this now. 21 is coming. Shout out to you. I see you. 21 is coming. I'm seeing your name for the first time. Lord Lucas, good to have you here. Please, there is a problem. Let me quickly tell you. It's good to have you, a strong politician here. And I'm not really happy. I won't lie to you. Oh, Uncle Sam, great to have you. I'm happy that at least I have two great politicians here. So if you check my live section, I was live before. 21 is coming. Shout out to you. I wasn't live yesterday. I'm telling you why I'm not happy. And Uncle Sam, I hope you are still there. And Lord Lucas, 21 is coming. I see you. Shout out to you. So I was live before, and the thing just went off, and I was struggling with with it. In fact, I had even on my system unexpectedly. Look at it. Let me show you. See my system. You can see YouTube. You see it. You see my face. I had to even on my system to see that what's going on. The reason why I'm saying this is, in Nigeria, the way they see politics, the way they, and that's why somebody like Uncle Sam can bear me witness, and Lord Lucas. Whenever I'm online and I'm telling people that please like this video, please locate that love something, that love, that thing that looks like love, locate it. Please help me be tapping it. It will be as if, oh, you want to, you want to use us, or he's looking for engagement and all that. And to the glory of God, I've not done anything YouTube all my life. I think I opened this YouTube in 2017, that I want to be dropping my media analysis when I appeared on TV. But I didn't attend to this YouTube. I just left it. I think it was 2017 or something. But some years ago, I opened it. No, I think it was Facebook that I opened in 2016. Then I think YouTube, I opened it some years later. So, to the glory of God, it's not YouTube that can make somebody. No, it's God. So I'm not looking for YouTube to make me. I just thought about it that I have this knowledge. When we talk of this knowledge, to the glory of God, with all sense of humility, I have it. It's like a flowing tap for me. And I see that lack of political education everywhere around me. Wherever there is a Nigerian, you see that lack of political education. I can't do much, but just let me do my bit. Sometimes it's not that I don't have work, some things to do. If you look at some of my videos, you see some 5 hours, 4 hours, something that is not bringing anything really sweet for me. Why would I want to sit down 4 hours? It can only be passion. It can only be that you are doing what you love doing. So that's why I usually tell politicians that please, when you see a good platform, life is give and take. For instance, I had something to talk about the day before yesterday. I wasn't able to come live. That knowledge has stayed with me. It's gone. Except if something similar happens in the future, then I now try to kind of like bring it up. Maybe. I would want to come live yesterday. I tried so hard yesterday. There was nothing I didn't try. I tried all my possible best. I wasn't able to come live. In fact, if you look at my YouTube, if you go to the community section, you see that I had to drop a note there that fellow politicians, I wish to analyze as always, but there's something about this YouTube that I don't understand these days. So I know that some of them, they would want to attack, because in Nigeria they don't believe you can be objective. You can either be for them or you are against them. But objectivity doesn't, it doesn't come to their head. And if you are against them, you yourself, you would have fortified yourself, because you cannot be against them alone. Maybe you belong to a political, you would have your own attackers. As they are attacking, they are as they are attacking that. And YouTube is a system that if they attack you, if nobody has already defended you or come for you, YouTube will just take it hook, line and sinker. You'll not be the one that have to be defending yourself. That YouTube, no be so, this, that, this. And the truth is, Nigerians are everywhere. If they now have a Nigerian in YouTube, for instance, if you look at it, there are Nigerians in Facebook that some of these politicians use to attack pages. But if you don't have anybody to speak for you, who will come for you? So it's really discouraging. It's really very, very discouraging, because I just have fun. Just speak the truth. Just connect with mature people that just want to learn about politics and happenings in the polity. So I'm just doing this for the fun aspect of it, and to make sure that people are educated. And some of my loyal viewers will know that the little time I've started, least one way or the other, it is the joy. So it's not only for my platform. If you are on a platform, when you join and you are watching, definitely try and support such platform, even if it is that love something. If you put your video, if you subscribe to the platform, if you put your video on your phone on full screen, below you see something like a love logo. You can tap it as many times as possible. That helps a lot. It sends a signal to YouTube that, oh, what this person is saying is making sense and we are enjoying it. So when people tackles you, YouTube will be like, no, you can't tackle this person. Some people are enjoying this person, so you cannot tackle this person. But if nobody has defend you, by the time they will attack you, there will be nothing to speak for you, and that is it. Because the problem that I've been encountering, I've not been encountering it on this my YouTube live. I was live before. I think I've spent like 30 minutes or thereabout. And if you watch that video, it was getting interesting. I was talking about the fuel price hike and the reverse politics, and I started with that again. The president is not in the country again, and price hike and all that. So I went into some analysis of the military, the generals. You know how we roll when you come to my platform. So it was getting interesting. Everything was flowing, and all of a sudden, boom, and I was just yanked off. I was very surprised. I tried my best, tried. Nothing was forthcoming. I tried to bring up this something. Nothing was still forthcoming. Even this setting now, I don't even know, maybe I set it to public or something. I don't know. But I think I have to maybe go off live and go and check the setting and come back again maybe in 2-3 minutes. Because I just tried this one. I don't even know whether the setting is correct or something. So Uncle Sam says, just my opinion, let's dive into subject matter like we normally do, that we, your subscribers, enjoy about the channel. See, it's like you don't get what I'm saying. I'm even not encouraged to dive into a topic, because I don't know, maybe I will be yanked off again. That's what I'm saying, that when people are enjoying a channel, it's not just to just sit down and just be enjoying a channel. Nigerians are strange people. Sometimes you have to beg them to subscribe. You have to beg them to like. There's a love button. There's like a love something. If you are watching on a phone and the video is on full screen, there's like a love icon, a red love icon. You have to beg them to tap it. And sincerely, Uncle Sam, it's very frustrating, because when people will come for you, if you don't have anybody to defend you, there's no way they will succeed. So, and that was what happened today. So, Uncle Sam, you are my regular viewers. You would have heard me on this platform, but that I used to say, oh, please press the love icon, like this video. That's the reason why. Because I've been having a bit of problem on this platform now. So maybe you are not hearing what I'm saying since, I was live before, and everything was going on fine. So the thing just shut down my system. I was struggling with it. I went live on my phone, on my laptop. After so much try, it connected. Then I had to stop it and come back here before this one connect again. You understand? So it's not about just talking. When you are talking, and you know that as you are talking, maybe there are some people somewhere that can come for you, and it will just go off again. We are all human beings. So what I can just say is, to people that like what I do, please, in your own little way, always try and support. If your phone is in your hands and you are enjoying the program and you see that love something, like once in a while, just give it like a repeated tap, 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 tap. It helps. If your hand pain you, leave her. Maybe after a while, you still press on that love song, ta 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 ta. You know, that thing that you are pressing, you don't know that you are helping the platform. You are helping the platform. You are helping that thing that you are watching to stay live. You understand? It's like you are sending a message to YouTube that I'm enjoying this. This is making sense. So if nobody is telling YouTube that I'm enjoying this, this is making sense, and it's just blank. If some people comes and say, take this thing away, take this thing, take this thing away, YouTube will obey. You understand? They will obey. And that's the challenge that I've been facing. Uncle Sam, you see that I wasn't live yesterday. I tried my best. I wasn't live day before yesterday. I tried. Today, I managed to come live, and less than 30 minutes, I was just yanked off mysteriously from nowhere. It just went off. I wasn't able to connect. I tried and tried and tried, nothing. Till after so much, I was able to succeed again. So I'm just telling my fellow polythinkers what is on there, because there are some people that they don't really understand some of these things. And if you tell some people, they don't really comprehend. You know, there are some people that they will be watching you. When they watch you, YouTube may be recommending your channel to them. You know, some people will watch you for 2 hours. All the things they are saying to them is new knowledge. They are benefiting. But to click like, to click the love something is a problem for them. Despite the fact that you will shout, scream. You know, if I don't do this YouTube again, I've not been doing it before. See, I got an invite, okay, just on this phone, to be on TV tomorrow. I turned it down. I said no, that, you know, I will be busy. So if I don't do it, the knowledge is with me. God has given it to me. I didn't do it yesterday. The knowledge is here with me. What I want to say today, the knowledge is here with me. If I don't say it, I will sleep. The knowledge is still with me. But for people that want to gain, life is all about giving back. You gain, you too, you give. And how do you give back? Liking the love icon and every other thing. Do I need to come here and be doing live? I still need to arrange my family members to be pressing the love something for me, because I had to tell somebody that as I'm live now, please be watching me live, and as you're watching me, help me be pressing that love something. Does he need to get to that? You understand? Does he need to get to that I have people that are watching me every time, they are enjoying me, they like what I'm doing, but I still have to arrange my people. You understand? So that they don't yank me off. I have to arrange my people. Why? I can also go off and tell my people and discuss politics with them. Maybe in the parlor, in the room. You understand? They are my people. They see me every day. If they ask a question, they can ask me. If anything happens, we are always together. Even if I'm not around, they can call me. And thank God these days there's WhatsApp call. You don't need to spend much. You just call on WhatsApp. As we are talking, as we are gisting, they can be discussing politics with me. So is it people that have that exclusive privilege? Is it people that have that, you know, that right, that unfettered access? Is it the same people that I will arrange to be at the background? They are in the same house with me. Some of them are in my environment. I still have to arrange people that are in my environment that I can say, oh yeah, sit down, be watching me here. They still have to sit down and be using their phone that they are supposed to be using to do other things, to now be pressing love just so that they can be live. The life no hard reach like that now. And they say, ah, yes, I could just upload videos. And what you guys don't know, that uploading videos really helps a lot. In fact, I've come to realize, I told Precious, you know, this media, the person that used to call me at VOP, I told her yesterday that from what I've seen on this YouTube, when you are uploading videos, it even helps you more than going live. Going live gives you what I call instant result, that YouTube may be recommending your videos to people. You understand? YouTube will just be spreading it. If they are yet to attack your platform, YouTube will be spreading it. It will be spreading it. After that, that is the end. It doesn't strengthen your platform. Maybe you get some subscribers. But after that, it doesn't strengthen your platform. But when you upload a video and you upload and people are just naturally coming across it, watching it, YouTube loves that. Because that is how YouTube is structured. It was later that they brought this live thing. So I'm not really encouraged. I won't lie to you, but now God get power, as they talk. You understand? Now God get power. So I have to. I'm not sure if my setting is right. You understand? So I don't know. I don't even know it will come live. I just did the chat, and there are some settings I ordinarily need to do. So I think maybe I have to go and come back in like 3-4 minutes so that I can be sure that my settings is right, and we'll just proceed. But if I go off, we'll talk. If I come back, we talk about this fuel increase and this River State politics. Sorry, my people, Uncle Sam, if I'm not flowing like I used to be, you understand? All of us now human being, you get. So there's no way you won't. If you watch my first live, it was already getting very interesting before the enemies, the attackers, before they came. And that's Nigeria for you. If they can go to the extent of rigging, to the extent of killing, to the extent of destroying, to the extent of maiming, what is platform that they won't do anything to bring it down? Let's just reason. What is ordinary platform, that they won't bring it down? And Ebiowe, okay, God bless you, Ebiowe. Ebiowe says, hello Deja, you doing today? I'm watching from Florida. One good news, just got my citizenship, 4th October 2024. Just wanted to share the good news. God bless you, Ebiowe. That's a good news. And all the polythinkers, I believe, celebrate your achievement. I don't know how long you've been in the US, but at least, it is an achievement to have a citizenship at this present point in time. So, Ebiowe, God bless you. May God give you long life. May God give you good health. May God give you all it takes. May God give you character. May God give you the decorum. May God give you the maturity to be able to enjoy the citizenship. And may it be well with you. May it continue to be well with you. The citizenship that you got will not be an highway to death. You understand? It will be an highway to glory, an highway to success, and highway to greater height and greater glory by the special and mighty grace of God. So, Ebiowe, I celebrate you. I congratulate you. This is what this platform is all about. Good news. And so at least I have something to be happy about today, because enemies are really fighting my platform seriously. I wasn't able to come live yesterday. I wasn't able to come live the day before yesterday, and today I was already live before they just yanked me off. I know that it is enemies at work, so I'm not happy at all. But in the midst of that sadness, a good news hits me from Ebiowe. So may God make you happy too. Because your news really, at least I have something. If I think about this life, the way they are attacking me, I don't have any enemies, I don't have any friends. Why are they doing like this and all that? But if I remember that today, okay, one Ebiowe told me, he or she got a citizenship. I think that's something to be happy about. So God bless you, Ebiowe. On Polythink, it's always good news. Okay, God bless you. Let me, because I don't know if they will they will yank me off again. So I'm thinking maybe I should just try and treat, even if it's one topic. But this topic that I want to treat, it will be left for you that you are watching me. If you know you like what I'm doing, if you know you want this platform to last long, if you think that it's an excuse, go to my past life, go to my page, you see what I posted about this time yesterday when I was struggling to come live and YouTube was resisting me as if they sent YouTube against me. I've never seen such in my life. I slept sad because I know that it is all these politicians, they are at work. So if I want to treat a topic now, please, if you put your phone on full screen, you will see this love icon. You will see this love logo. Kindly help me be tapping it periodically. As you are tapping it, you are sending a message to YouTube that although this platform, there may be people trying to bring it down, but we are enjoying it. And because you are part of my viewers and you are clicking it, when the enemies want to attack, they will see that no, it's like you are defending me. You understand? That is what it means. So always, like the video, and that love icon, if you put your phone on full screen, if it's a phone, you see that love logo, small like this, in like a circle. When you tap it, you understand? When you tap it, it will bring out love, maybe some flowers. That love, if you are tapping it, periodically, when you are free, you understand? It's not that I didn't say that you should be tapping it continuously for 1 hour, 2 hours. I know that's not possible. But you understand, when you watch it to some end, I feel, this guy is making sense. Make I show him love. And you tap it, tap, 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 tap. If your hand is paining you, you relax. Because failure to do all that things is why the enemies are coming for. So imagine how sad I am that I have people on my platform that at least I can say that I have some people on my platform that I know that they are my regular viewers. So if I have people that I can say their name offhand and I still have to be vulnerable to such attack, say it go make person sad, now God get power, So let's do something. Let's do something. The NNPCL has increased the price of petroleum product from 800 and something, because in fact we didn't even know the price safe, because in Nigeria some filling station will sell it 880, some will sell it 890. You can remove it. Some will sell it 890, some will sell it 9 something. So we are yet to be addicted to the new price, and there's another increment all of a sudden. So you imagine that, what is the thing that changed suddenly between, I don't think it's up to a month, between 1 week or 2 weeks, that you need another increment now? What has changed? As the dollar fall yakata, or as economy melt, or is Nigeria in a state of war, that you need to increase so that you can earn more money to buy weapons? That, there's war in the north, there's emergency, before the war will spread to the south and consume the whole Nigeria, let us quickly do something. So you can imagine that, why the increment? What is the cause of the increment? What is the logicality behind the increment? I will tell you what could have brought the increment. And I would have been happy if Chemtrex is watching me right now, because he's one of the people that is one of the people that was saying that everybody should give Dangote support. The guy was saying that Nigerians should support Dangote, but should be very careful so that Dangote will not turn out to be a monster. Some of my regular viewers will remember that I was saying that Dangote will be operating in a monopolistic market, but from the history of Dangote and his personality, he is best put under a perfect competitive market. And Dangote is somebody that enjoys monopoly. He doesn't like government checkmating him, and he doesn't like a perfect competitive market. He can have competitors that are not up to him, competitors that are nobody. He can have them. He's not bothered. He's not worried. But for him to have a competitor that equates him, he will do everything humanly possible to bring down that person. You understand? And he has been highly favored from you. But Chemtrex that day, I remember he called and he was saying, regardless of anything, we should just support Dangote. He has spent money, this, that. You know me, I tolerate opposing views. That's one thing you can't take away from me. If I say something and you don't agree with me, I respect your view. I respect your opinion. You understand? You don't necessarily need to agree with. I'm not loading my perspective on you. No. You understand? So when Segun Showunmi, APC stalwart, recently, when he went to the US, he was at a forum and Dangote was at that particular forum. And Segun Showunmi said something. He said he was surprised that at the forum, when Dangote was to speak, he made a statement that shook him to the bone. He said, this is the right time. Sorry, people, I'm trying to adjust my seat. He said, this is the right time for Nigeria to remove fuel subsidy. And Showunmi said he was shocked. He was shocked to the bone that what is this man saying? Fuel price has already been increased twice. They just increased it again to 8 something. And here is this man saying at an international forum that this is the right time for Nigeria to further remove fuel subsidy. And he was shocked that but they just remove fuel subsidy now. And this man is saying that they should remove it again. That at that forum, he knew that there's a problem and Dangote may end up being a problem other than a solution. They caught Segun Showunmi on Channels TV. He said it on Channels TV. And everything was I just took it with levity that maybe that is not how he structured it. So when I heard about the increment again today, I wasn't surprised. It buttressed the statement of Segun Showunmi. It was an affirmation of the statement of Segun Showunmi. It gave credence to the statement of Segun Showunmi that, the guy wasn't being political after all. He was actually saying the truth. Because, again, they've increased the fuel subsidy. I don't need to tell you about the impact of fuel subsidy removal in Nigeria. I don't need to narrate it to you. I believe that we all know it. So let me take some of my comment, and I can see my people. Let me relate with my people. Trying to see some comments. A lot of comments coming in. Let me see. Sam Oyekwere, our uncle, says, sorry, I can tell this is not the same Dr. DG. We know. Please take it easy, doc. Thanks, Uncle Sam. Now, God get power. I know that we shall overcome. You understand? It's just that it's not a one man. I don't want to call it battle. It's not a one-man effort. You understand? But I know definitely that something is definitely wrong with the way the platform is. You understand? I know, but now God get power, and if it is too much for me, if it disturb me too much, I'll just suspend live, and be uploading steady. Then I'll try and get my other platforms ready. But the problem is, Nigerians are funny people. If I tell them now that okay, this is Facebook, let's move there, they'll think I'm tired of Nigerians. I won't lie to you. I'm really tired. But God did, Sha. God did. And AB always says, thanks so much. I always support your page. Amen to your prayer. Big ups to you. And thank you, Big M, for congratulating Ebiowe. And she says, Ebio, are you a woman or man? I will say she says, he says, I don't know which one you are, but he or she says you shall come out victorious. And Ola Adewale, shout out to you, says, good evening, but are you having problems with the admirals? It's been crazy. I didn't come live yesterday now. I tried all my best. Day before yesterday, I didn't come live. And do you now know what shocked me yesterday? I wasn't able to come live when people are available. But when it's like an odd time, I now tried the live and it connected one time. That's when I know that, there are people fighting this platform. But if I don't have anybody to defend me, when my viewers are not liking, when they are not pressing the love icon, what will I do? There's nothing I can do, And says, greetings from ATI, that's Atlanta, God bless you. Surplus Link, I see you. And our uncle says, fuel prices are never the same across the city in any country. There are so many logistics in oil industries. Walmart is the biggest food and other merchandise in the US, putting others out of business. Okay, and Oladale says, I thought there was an increase today by 50 naira. No, it is now 1,030 naira or something. And Ude Funa Jonathan says, good morning from Japan, Dr. Deji. Ude Funa, great to have you. Oladewale Samoye, could I see all of you? Our uncle, let me address some of the things in your comment. He said, fuel prices are never the same across the city in my country. That's US, right? In any country. Okay, in any country. In any country. No, Uncle Sam, I disagree. I've lived in quite a number of countries. And I can tell you for free that there are some countries that fuel prices are the same. So if you say in any country, that means that any country you go all over the world, that there's no uniform fuel price. I disagree. There are a lot of countries, and if you disagree further, I can do some research and come and give you a list. In fact, there are some countries that have lived themselves. I can mention 2, 3 for you, that the fuel price is the same, that I know that, and I can also tell you, say, oh yeah, Uncle Sam, confirm. You understand? So if you say some countries, maybe, but if you say in any country, I think you are using US standard to give like a universal judgment. But if you say in US, that's fine. If you say in maybe North America, South America, maybe I can be forced to agree. But if you say in any country, no, I don't agree with that. I think that's not correct. And you say there are so many logistics in all industries. Walmart is the biggest food and other merchandise in the US, putting others out of business. Walmart have its own people that are small something. They have their own something. But for instance, if Dangote goes into, let's say, this this business of I'm trying to look for what to use, like all this spa, and there's all these, what's this name, Adide provision store. If Dangote goes into provision today and is into the provision business, if he is not the major one, the major, for instance, Bua is trying, but you can't compare Bua to Dangote. This man, I think, is it Ibeto? Ibeto, I think Uncle Sam should know that they used to say Ibeto cement or something like that. You know, Uncle Sam should know it. The man is out of business today. If you look at quite a number of things, for instance, while I was doing my NYC in Kano many years ago, there is this son of Abacha. You know, Abacha is from Kano State, and I told you my experience of how Kano people see Abacha as their Lord and Savior. So, Mohammed Abacha, his name is Mohammed Abacha. I heard, I stand to be corrected. I heard Mohammed Abacha at some point imported sugar, that he went abroad, last with some companies, and he flooded the Nigerian market with sugar. And his sugar was good and was relatively cheap. This thing, I'm not able to confirm it personally. I just heard of it many years ago. Many years ago. So, in fact, when I heard it, somebody like Buhari, if they're telling me will ever be president, he will say no. So it's been a long time. So Nigeria just became a democratic country back. And this guy, Mohammed Abacha, was trying to be governor of Kano State. Abacha is from Kano State. So during the something, you know, you'll be hearing different something that he went abroad, he brought in sugar. Now immediately Dangote heard that Abacha's son is into sugar now, and is liaising with the company to come and establish sugar production factory in Nigeria. Maybe you will buy franchise from there. You know what they call franchise. If you have money now, if you have what it takes, you can go and liaise with Starbucks. You can liaise with Starbucks coffee and say, oh, Starbucks, I want to be doing I want to be selling coffee. Come and inspect me. You will fill form, you will pay some bills, you will be operating according to their standard. They will support you. You can use their name. Knowing fully well, if you say DG coffee, most people won't buy. But once they see Starbucks coffee, all of them will buy. And Starbucks do not have a market. I think they call it franchise. So Abacha's son was trying to gain that franchise. So he had imported some in large quantity to test the market, so that by the time that the companies kickstart, it won't be any problem. They said immediately Dangote heard. Maybe some of you will remember that year. I think most of you will still be in Nigeria then. That Dangote slashed the price of sugar to less to nothing. That instantly he slashed the price of sugar to almost less to nothing, in such a way that Mohammed Abacha's sugar could not compete. And you know, sugars have expiry date, and normally if people go to the market, Dangote already has a name. If there's how much Dangote sugar, you say 15 naira, this one. And if I know how much this one, this one is 19 naira. Give me that sugar, give me that sugar, give me that Dangote. That was how Dangote frustrated Mohammed Abacha's effort. So, if you are looking for a deadly monopolist, it is Dangote. If you are looking for a monopolist that In fact, you cannot. In fact, he will be looking for ways to finish you. The thing is, everybody likes to outsmart each other in a business. But the thing with Dangote is, he will try his best to see that you are not able to compete at all. For instance, if I say Deji Sugar now, and Dangote is not seeing me as a trader, Deji, you sabi this one. If hotels, if let's say Cadbury, Bonvita, if all these people that produce Coke, Pepsi, all these soft drink that they use sugar in large quantity, biscuit, if majority of them begin to align with me, and that is reducing his own sales and booming, the next thing is he'll be looking for how to shut me down straight up. Straight. So for somebody that has such antecedent, if he has a refinery, and Nigeria needs the refinery, it's okay. But the best thing for the country to do is to immediately see that instantly, before his operation gets very solid, you have already licensed other refinery and you are giving them the full support to start strong. That will tame Dangote from being a monster. Because now, when there was no Dangote refinery, fuel was cheaper. They said remove fuel subsidy. The fuel subsidy was removed. When Nigeria have refinery, life will be better. Nigeria now has a refinery. Life is worst. Life is now more worst. So even if they want to, that's why, I said it on this platform that Dangote is not Father Christmas. See, I think if I have any magic wand, one of the things that I will do is to put sense into Nigerians. And I can confide in you that that's one of the things that like gingers me in terms of anything that has to do with public. I always want to do my little contribution. If you look at my profile, I have organizations that I've been volunteering for over 2 years, that I've been teaching for free, that I do it virtually for free, that I teach students. I have a time, I have lessons, I'll teach them virtually, free, volunteer. Anything that impacts knowledge, I just love it. And that's why I don't joke with knowledge. I don't joke with knowledge. So for me, if you see that Dangote, there should be people in government that would have traced the trajectory of Dangote. They didn't. So why is it that when you now remove subsidy, you still go abroad and say it's time to further increase the phone price? And true to it, see now, they've increased it again. That is about Dangote. Now, the man at the helm of affairs, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I can see some comment from Uncle Sam here. Transportation cost for supplies, that's the message from Uncle Sam. Transportation cost for supplies are different because of distance and road conditions. Demand of your products are different. Taxes differ from state to state. Political connections differ. No, I agree with you if you say some countries. You understand, Uncle Sam? That's what I'm saying. Like if you say some countries, but your statement reads as in any country. That means in every country in the world. No, that's not correct. That's what I'm saying. Like if you say in some countries, or if you say in America, like how do you know that that is how it is in every country? I don't think you've been to every country in the world. There are some countries you go to serve. You won't have any reason to buy fuel because maybe you don't have a car in that country. You are picking maybe taxi, Uber, or Bolt. So you won't even have the opportunity to confirm, or to do a research about the price of petrol in different filling stations. And if you now go to a country, maybe you go to one state, that state itself, you are not able to tour this. Maybe you just go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interesting places. So how do you know that the fuel price is the same in all the countries? And that's why I say you can only speak for US, because I know you've spent decades in US, so you may have transversed US significantly. But if you say in any country, I think that's not correct. That's not. There are countries that are still like Nigeria. In fact, you can go to Benin Republic now and they have a uniform fuel price. You can go to Togo now and they will have uniform fuel price. So that's my point. I'm not saying that there are some countries that don't have like different fuel price. Of course, there is, but it's not in every country. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Mickey TV says, "Good evening, Doctor Deja. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great." I just did, Mickey. I said something at the beginning of this podcast of how people are trying to tackle my platform, and I wasn't able to come live. I was live. YouTube still yanked me off, and that's why I usually tell people to press the love button, because it's like a defense. But if people don't press it, when the bad people will come, and you know that in Nigeria, for instance, this thing that I'm saying now is the truth, but there are some people that they don't like the truth. And when you are partisan, you will already have your own people. You understand? You can't be partisan and be alone. Maybe you belong to a political party. That means you already have your own people. You already have your own caucus. You understand? So that's the challenge I'm facing. But my God get power. Ordinarily, even my viewers are usually more than this. You've always participated in my life. So it means that some people think maybe I'm their enemy and trying seriously to attack the platform. So, but God did, you understand? And Uncle Sam says Nigeria does not have anti-monopoly laws like America. America has antitrust laws to prevent monopoly. The fine, the fine is high and penalties in billions of dollars. And sorry, if you're still watching me, I'm not in good mood today, so I won't give you a second chance. But I just want you to know why I removed you. When you come to a platform and people are speaking sense, why will you come and say, do you even fart in your hand and smell it? Let me just remove you, Jerry. I'm not in the mood for the sorry, bye-bye. So that is it. Now, the man at the helm of affairs, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not in the country. That's strange. And the reason why people across the world usually don't tolerate anything wrong from their government is because they are civilized. Education is not civilization. No. But when, like, I think, should I say, I'm strongly to agree with myself, maybe to term civilization as a culture. You understand? Oladewale said, where exactly is the attack from, if any, at all, Dr. Dij? See, Oladewale, I usually come live almost every day, and everything has been going fine. But day before yesterday, I noticed I couldn't come live. Yesterday, I tried so hard. That yesterday was worst. I couldn't come live. Today I tried. I succeeded. And, I was very inspired, dropping my lines. About 30 minutes into the live, YouTube just yanked me off, just like that. I was surprised. I tried and tried and tried and tried. All effort proved abortive. I had to on my laptop. See, it's still on. Let me show you. I had to on my laptop and start trying. Look at it. See. You can see me there. You see it. You see. I had to on it and start trying. After repeated tries, it sailed through on the laptop. Then I stopped it. Then I tried back on phone and I was able to connect. So it shows that there are some people that it's like they're attacking the platform. But the solution to it is when your viewers, when they are showing you love, you understand, that love icon, YouTube did not just put it there for fashion. It's like a survey. If you put your phone on full screen, you see one love icon in a circle. That thing is like a survey. So if your viewers are clicking it, You understand? Tapping it. You can tap it as many times as possible. You know? So if you are tapping it, you are sending a signal to YouTube that this is good, I'm enjoying it. You get? But if it's like a defense for the platform, so if nobody is defending you, did they want rogue politician? Maybe it's that day that you are speaking against his godfather. They will just go and organize people to attack your platform, and that's the end. Because why? The people that have been watching you, they have not defended you. So YouTube do not just put that love something there just for fashion. That, or maybe, no, it's like a survey. So that's the challenge. And if you watch my first live, that was Young Tough, I was really flowing. You get, but my God get power. And our big uncle says it's common sense in business studies. Market price, of course, market price is determined by demand and supply. Of course, the higher the demand, the lower the supply. Then there's this equilibrium point. I think let me try and remember, Uncle Sam. The higher the demand, the lower the supply. The lower the supply, the higher the demand. There's this equilibrium point. There is law of diminishing returns, whereby if you are consuming something and you are very fast, at some point you'll be getting satisfied and you become slow. Law of diminishing returns. I remember a bit of these things. You know, it's Uncle Sam that is bringing the memory back now. You know, and he says I studied that in my MBA program. Okay, but that's great, Uncle Sam. You know, Uncle Sam, how many times have you tapped the love icon? Hope it's not that you are just dropping only comments. Uncle Sam. You know, maybe this is the only platform that you are their uncle. So if you don't support this platform, before another platform go make you uncle, you go tell. Now only me don't give you title. Oladale says, do you think that could be technical rather than attack? My brother, my brother Oladewale, why are you? Normally on a good day, is my views not more than this. I have 22 people watching me to start with. When I'm live, is it not usually more than this? That is one. Two, now if Nigerians, politicians can kill, if they can destroy, if they have no plan and they can rig election, if they have Uncle Sam, it should be more than twice. So see, if you want to tap it, just tap, stop. Later, when inspiration comes, tap it again, tap. You understand? You can tap as many times as possible. You know. So if they can rig election, if they can do some strange, mindless things, if they can carry helicopter, you know, if they can carry helicopter to go and be killing people during election of Yaya Bello, that they use helicopter to be shooting in the air, from the air. What is ordinary YouTube platform that they can't go any extent to bring down? You don't understand? I think that answers you, my brother Oladewale. If they can just sit back, just think about Nigerian politicians, the way they behave. Just look at it. If they can do all those grievous things, that somebody will come, will not perform, will not do anything, will still want to force himself. For instance, now the president promised renewed hope. What has been renewed in the hope? You took price now from 5 something to 1,000 something. That is about 100% increase. When fuel was 5 something, because of the floating of the naira, because of the increase in electricity tariff, thank God my brother that has MBA is here. Samuel Ekore, our big uncle. With that floating of the naira, that means that you have increased the cost of production with your policies. The cost of production will largely determine the price of goods and services. If you are producing biscuit, bread, even if you are into, if you are a media person, if you are into hotel, if you are an hotelier, the cost of production will determine the cost of your goods and services. So the cost of goods and services increased by about was times three when price was 500 and something. Now the implication is that price, for instance, let's say you are buying this anking now, good. Let's say you are buying this anking 50 naira before Tinubu came. Before Buhari came, maybe it was 20 naira. During the time of Buhari, it increased to 50 naira. Now this anking, you are now buying it 50 naira. When Tinubu got there, times three, now you are buying it 150. I'm just using it as an example. Now at that 150, because Tinubu has increased petrol price now by 100%. That means that if you are not careful, this anking that is 150 may go to like maybe 250 or 300. So what that means is Nigerians are yet to see hardship. They are crying hardship. Ebin power, they play. When hardship come, when hardship eats you, oh, are you with me? Do I need to speak in tongues? When hardship flog you, hardship is like our mother's slap. I remember when I was young, and I'm sure that, if you are trained by an African mother, you would have experienced it. You can't escape it if you are trained by an African mother. When you are misbehaving, they will target you, give you one toy. All the nuts in your head, all the something, it will reset. That's factory reset. So this hardship now factory reset. Nigerians never hear anything. They go hear up. That's the truth. So what am I trying to say is, when you know that country is bad under Buhari, and you say, oh, let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them. That means that you are talking within the context of hardship. When you say, that means go and relax. We will bring down the price of goods and services. We will make fuel available. And you now go there, you are doing otherwise. What am I trying to say? You see that in 2027, they will still do everything humanly possible. Everything humanly possible to still force Tinubu on Nigerians. So if politicians can be that heartless, look at Wike, look at all the nonsense that he's doing. That he has we want to turn Rivers State to his personal property, to his ancestral inheritance. Look at all the nonsense that he's doing. If politicians can be heartless, if they can go, I released a video today. If you miss it, you are missing a lot. I brought out I was able to compile 20 instances that Wike made a statement that ruined him. How he was tackling people that made him. He's doing well on YouTube. So after this live, the video is just 9 minutes, maybe 9 minutes 40 seconds, so it won't take much of your time. And don't always only rely on my live videos alone. You understand? There are great wisdom in my recorded videos too. I won't lie to you. There are great wisdom there. And those ones are very concise. And there are some topics that I won't treat here. So, at the end of the day, they will still try to force this man on Nigeria. So if politicians can be that wicked, if they can be that heartless, what is a YouTube channel? Ordinary YouTube channel. If they watch you and they are like this one, this one, this one, they sing our praise. So this one want the objective. No. Even that objectivity, help us, bring her down. They just start attacking your page. That's why I usually tell my people that if you love me, help me they press that love something. It's like a survey. YouTube created it like a survey. When you just tap it, tap. If I'm watching live on a platform that I like, You know, I will just put my hand on it. Ta, 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 ta. It will just be flowing. When I'm tired, I'll just be watching. Again, I'll just ta, 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 ta. That thing, I'm sending survey to YouTube that I'm enjoying this. So people won't be able to bring down the platform. I hope this platform lasts for long. I hope so. My knowledge is already with me, but I hope I can do this like for as long as possible so that people can get to enjoy me. I've spoken about Dangote, right? How he made a statement in the US that Nigeria should further increase fuel price. If they pay me, say, Chemchex is not here. You understand? I have his number, but I don't want to call him, maybe because he's at work. If not, I would have called him now. In fact, it would have been a mini crossfire. You understand? Let him come and share that his point. Let me share my own. Because he was busy defending Dangote that day. He was busy defending Dangote. Let me take some comments. You know, and Oladuali says, look, Dr. Deji, you know they are never at rest because they stole the mandate, right? See, my brother, it's you that have conscience. I told somebody, I said, the greatest mistake you can do in your life is to think that how you are, that's how everybody is. You may not be able to steal. You may not be able to kill. You may not be able to destroy, but you will die miserably. If you think that is how everybody are, they will just kill you through away. And you now know the worst part of it. The worst part of it is we serve a God that, you know, His grace abound. That's why I usually tell people, Majeko pai. Majeko pai. Oladewale, Majeko pai. Toba pai, o lo niyen, I will lo. What did I say? I said, my brother Oladewale, don't let them kill you. If they kill you, you go with that. You won't even get justice. Look at the way Nigeria is. Who will give you justice? And if you are now a Christian, if that person that kills you, maybe witch or maybe armed robber, years later decide to repent and he receives altar call, all things have passed away. All things have become new. That is the mystery of Christianity. You will die in call, you have died in vain. That's the mystery of Christianity. You that died, you have died in vain. Because God will still accept that person. The Bible says God does not want the death of the sinner. Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀, except that the sinner should repent and become righteous. So the rule of the game is, don't let them kill you. Fight for yourself. Spiritually, physically, anyhow, because if they kill you, I will law. Oba Femi, I will law. Odigbere. That's how Nigeria is. You understand? So, you think they are never at rest? My brother Oladewale, that's not totally true. They will be at rest. They will see when they kill people during NSAS, the Buhari not sleep. When they wage war against Biafra and they killed about 2 million people, do you go on not sleep? Will he not sleep this evening? So I think maybe you were trained well. You were born well. You are from a good family that they have, trained with good morals. Maybe you are from a Christian family. Hey, maybe your mother used to tell you when you were young that, why you call me? What I just said is, maybe when Oladewale was young, his mother would say, Wale, my darling son, don't steal, oh. Don't hurt your neighbor. Don't inflict pain on others. Oh. God does not want that. Oh. And you grow up with that. But there are some people that they see their mother doing wickedness every day. They see their father being heartless. They grow up, some are even from a good home, but they grew up heartless. Those ones will still vote, and you think that they are never at rest. People that key and go out and go and sleep fine. Not to what is vote? You know? Our Uncle Sam says inflation and cost of production affect prices, of course. And Ola says Nigerians oti rí nǹkankan lọ́wọ́ alágbèdá wọ̀nyí for real. Okay, that means Nigeria have not seen anything yet from all these, alágbèdá, should I say thieves, right? Yeah, that's what it means. And our uncle says cost of distribution and security affect prices. Ola said, do you remember Baba Sopo theory in Lagos? And Samuel Udwang said, when is the protest coming? We need to protest the fuel. Like, see, this Tinubu, and I'm going to the analysis of it. Can people really protest in such a way that any little thing treason, any small thing treason? They don't like your face, treason. You waka, waka fine, treason. You toast them, they don't agree, treason. Anything, treason. And our big uncle says labor cost and economic levels of areas affect prices of goods. Food will cost more in the city than the village in Nigeria and elsewhere in the world. Okay, what is the function of the other icons? Okay, Big M, shout out to you. The function of that other icon is that YouTube did not create, one thing I know about you, they didn't create anything that is just useless, that they just created it for creating sake. No, everything on YouTube was created for a purpose. So that love icon only appears when people are live. And YouTube may not be able to rate how good that life is by just you pressing like. No. But they now created something, that love icon, that is usually in a circle. They created it as a way of receiving feedback, that if somebody is live and you are clicking it repeatedly, and it's going, the signal is sending to YouTube is that I'm enjoying it, this thing is making sense. So when people want to come and attack the platform, it's like a defense. YouTube will be like, no, some people are enjoying this platform, that I know the level of love, But if that is not on ground, if anybody just come to attack the platform, may not survive it. That's why you see that YouTube created it as a feedback mechanism, because YouTube naturally feels that if you are watching it and you love what you are watching, or you like that person, you naturally click that love something. That's why they created it. And that's why I usually tell people, just that Nigerians are who they are. And they say, that's why I usually say, please subscribe, like, press the notification button, press the love icon. And all these things is what YouTube will use to determine that you say this platform is not good, but people are responding to this platform. They love this platform. People, even, it's not about subscribing. People that have subscribed, they are loving what this guy is doing. Then YouTube will have a rethink that, no. There are some people that love this channel. So that's the essence of that love icon. When any platform is live, any platform, not just my platform, And Soldier says, vote for Trump, please, to make America safe again. I don't think blacks will like to vote for Trump. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But Soldier, shout out to you. I'm seeing you for the first time, I think. And lots of comment from you people. Others says economic theory from Obodo, Nigeria. Nah, Bodo for real. And Sam says the higher the demand over supply, the higher the price, and vice versa. When supply, let me read here carefully so that I'll get what our uncle is saying. The higher the demand over supply, higher demand over supply. Okay, the higher the price. Yeah, that's correct. When demand is equal to supply, you get equilibrium price. Yes, that's correct. Law of diminishing return is the more you do, the more you do, it yields less. I think you need to put that in context. But I largely agree with you. You so the thing is, let us look at something again. The president is not around. The reason why countries, all these foreign countries, the reason why they don't usually tolerate any nonsense is because they are civilized, not necessarily that they are educated. And I said earlier that I'm struggling to think maybe I should assert that civilization is a culture. That even if you are not educated, if your forefathers have been politically inclined, if they've been dressing fine, you too, you will dress fine. You too, you will be politically interested. You'll be interested in politics. So for me, it's safe to assert that civilization is more cultural than educational. I believe it is not education that will make you civilized. Education can increase the civilization. But civilization, if civilization, that thing that you call civilization, if it is already inherent in your culture, even if you are not educated, you'll be civilized. For instance, if it is cultural in your country that they take voting very seriously, in your country of origin, that voting is very important. Everybody votes. If you grow up, even if you don't go to school, even if you don't know how to read and write, you will naturally be, enthusiastic to vote. So it has been more cultural. You don't need anybody to tell you the advantage of voting. You don't need to go to school to read about government. You will naturally want to vote because it has become cultural. And don't forget that civilization is relative. What you see as civilization is different from what I will see as civilization. Civilization is like development. Development is a relative word. What do I mean by relative word? Relative word is something that depends on another thing for it to derive its meaning. For instance, if you say development, what I will say as development will be different from what Uncle Sam Onyekere will say as development. To Oladewale, if Oladewale is living in, room and parlor, to Oladewale, development may be to move to his own house, even if he's this bungalow, even if it's 3 rooms or 2 rooms bungalow, that is landlord. For instance, to Oladewale, that may be development. That if I can have that, I'm developed. If Oladewale is trekking, though I know Oladewale is not trekking, he's a big boy, I'm just using it as an example. If Oladewale is trekking, Oladewale may think that if I can save money now to buy Okada, I'll be okay. At least my work will move. So to Oladewale, if you give him Okada, he's developed. But if you come and ask me that, Deji, what do you want for you to see yourself as developed? What I will say may be different, because if I already have a house of my own, even if I want to ask for a house, it won't be what Oladewale wants, which is maybe two-bedroom bungalow, just to be a landlord. So if I am already landlord, I may say, if I can have an estate, different houses, that I'll feel I'm developed. I'll feel like I'm there, I've arrived. So what am I trying to say? Development is a relative word that if you sample, if you tell people to give you empirical fact of what development is, what they will say will be different. And I think I argued that in one of these scholarly articles, right? All these academic articles, that, for instance, everybody likes development. The world is developed. The Western countries, they are developed. But they are preaching development to have this thing. You want to use it to divert me to another thing, but let me just rebuild. Development, they will set standard for development and give it to the third world countries that, oh, if you have water, you are developed. If you can pay school fees, if you have constant electricity, you are developed. But then, what they are setting for themselves as development is different. So, in other words, if they are truly developed, why are they seeking for more development? That means that it should be called greater development. That's how I argued it in that academic article. It's been long. Then we can say this is greater development. You understand? Greater development. So development is a relative term that depends on something to get its meaning, and it depends on the person that is speaking about it or talking about it for it to derive its meaning. So it is not only development, so many other things. If you look around you, you know, okay, I'm trying to look for that comment that I was addressing. I really can't find it again. I'm trying to look for it, you know. Oladewale, God bless you. He says, tap the screen to love the dialogue. He says, what application will work for Nigeria? My brother, Nigerians is not yet a serious country. Nigeria, hypocrisy is too much. Oshiomole, that is fighting against increase of petroleum price during Obasanjo's time. During Tinubu's time, is supporting increment. He brought Obaseki. Later he said Obaseki is bad. He brought Ize Yamu. Later he said Ize Yamu is bad. The same Obaseki went to Edo people, presented Monday Okwebolo. They didn't see the policy inconsistency. They didn't see the character inconsistency. And say, no, never again. We cannot trust you because you have shown character and policy inconsistency. They still went ahead to vote for the person Oshiomole supported. So you can see that Nigerians are not ready. In fact, I won't lie to you, Nigerians deserve to suffer small. Because they don't like anything good. That's the truth. They don't like it. They see the change. You know, the first stage of freedom. The first stage of freedom is when you see your chain, the chain in your hands. When you see it as an instrument of oppression, if there's a chain in your hand that, you know, if you see it as an instrument of inconvenience, an instrument of oppression, you're on your way to freedom. That's the first stage of freedom. That seeing that thing that is injuring you as a problem, that's the first stage. But the problem with Nigerians is they usually see that chain as luxury bangles. Luxury bangles. You will see the hypocrisy in Nigeria is so much that you will see a man now, he will be ratifying Tinubu's administration. Excuse me, sir, don't you see that? And when I meet people like that outside, I don't talk anything, I just align. In fact, I just listen to them. Maybe they can convince me. If you meet somebody now, you say, sir, do you think it's right to promise the new hope and give hopelessness, despite the fact that you are close to government and you know what is happening? The person may say, no, it's not Tinubu, it's World Bank. You know, we have some strange uncles in this, you know, the continent that God has created us in. Oh, it is World Bank. It is World Bank. It's not Tinubu, it's World Bank. It's Buhari, it's Obasanjo. It is the coup that happened. I won't say anything, I'll just be listening. Sir, don't you think that it's right to build hospital in the country and not go and be doing medical tourism with Nigeria's fund and everything and personnel? No, you can't talk like that. You know, it's good for him to use foreign country, because if you use Nigeria now, They fit kill am. You know, I go just dey look, okay, sir. I know they follow them argue. Sir, don't you think it is not right to be increasing price of fuel like this? It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. In fact, there's no way they won't remove it. Yes, sir. I just promised myself a personal promise that those category of people, when they call me for help, when I see their message, hello DG, wife and children have not eaten, I know they respond again. That's just my principle. DG, rain don't carry the roof of my house go. I know they, DG, my salary no even reach me. I don't dey in debt. I fit get so loan for your hand. I know they turn up again. That's just it. But to argue, I know they follow anybody argue. So the person that will support Tinubu now, he will go inside his room. He will carry the report card of his child that he pays school fees. Maybe that child, maybe they are 50 in class, and that child maybe is 35. He carry the 35th position. He will abuse that child. He will tongue lash that child. He will even abuse the mother. See, like mother, like child. You guys are just wasting my money, When all your life you'll be using it to play. If they burn your mother away, let me see you to own that TV. Why? He's not getting the best value for his money. If the wife, maybe he wants to minister to the wife said, I'm tired. The next day, the wife said, I'm tired. The next day, the wife said, I want to wake up early tomorrow morning. I paid your dowry. You are pushing me out. What did I pay your dowry for? You started cheating, Abi. You started doing this. You started doing that. Now, I cannot even touch you again. Why? Because he feels he's not getting the best value. That same man, I'm talking about the hypocrisy of Nigerians. That same man will be defending Tinubu, Atiku, Obi will be defending them endlessly with all his power and might. He will even hate you if you speak against Tinubu. That's the hypocrisy of Nigerians. Hypocrisy like never before. You will leave Tinubu that increase fuel price. You will not be disturbing me when your salary no carry you again. You will not be disturbing me for bailout. I'm not available. No be only Davido, Davido still dey available. Or you dey see me. If you dey see me, it means say you get spiritual power because na ghost mode I dey. Okay, maybe it's because you are here to build me. You understand? Maybe it's because you are not a Tinubu. Maybe because you are either not a Tinubu supporter, supporting bad governance, or you are a Tinubu supporter but here to build me. But when you build me, that ghost mode will be activated. That's one thing I've discovered. They will leave government that is making their life miserable. They won't even want to listen to you. But it is the same you that they will fall back on when the ships are down that, come and help me. Help what? Help you there. Help you what? We are all in it together. For instance, I told you that there's this man that I've known for years, for so many years. He's a Muslim. You know this Muslim with big beard that, their trouser will not touch ground. I think they call them tabligh. It's my very good person. If I say, I'll say, Alpha, how you there now? Now, wow. You know those people that you just play with, During the time of the election, if he's having a conversation with me, you cannot say anything reasonable. He will be saying, Tinubu, they should give him chance. Why are you bad like that? Why are they behaving like bad people? He will be quoting different Yoruba proverbs. Oladewale will know this proverb. Omodi, Omeni oni shedi bebere. Kafi somelo. It means that if Tinubu is the worst, because he's a Yoruba man, you are a Yoruba, you are not entitled to go and vote for another person. Vote for the worst person, cope with that worstness. Why? Because it's your brother. So if Atiku is a superman that is so good, if Obi, if Kwakwanso, if they are good, if Tinubu is the worst, because it's a Yoruba man, you must vote for Tinubu. That is the argument of the man. That I remember it. Èmi dìbò fún Igbo. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́. He says, me vote for Igbo. God forbid, to fear apa. He has forgotten that Igbo voted for Yoruba during Abiola's time. Igbo voted for Obasanjo. Right? He has forgotten. You say, Èmi Ọlọ́run má jẹ́, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́. Wo, this election 2023, me too late dìbò for Hausa. I cannot vote for Hausa again. You want them to, they go and bring Atiku. Lie. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́. Sir, this drug something that they are saying about Tinubu. Don't you think it's an issue to consider? It's a lie. No. Sir, how about this certificate something? No, it's a lie. You say, ọgbọ́n orí ló fi ń ṣèjọba. It is wisdom that you use. It's not about education. Okay, Afa. Sir, how about performance? Let us look at the performance in Lagos State that time. And let us look at it now. Let us look at the revenue being generated and the pace of development. You say, no. You just still usually think there's money in Lagos. How much is in Lagos? Okay, sir. Sir, how about godfatherism? Don't you think we need to consider it that this man that we gave opportunity to rule in Lagos and is still holding grip of Lagos, will it not be too much of a risk if he's given opportunity at the federal level? No, it's a no, it's a lie. No, that cannot happen. Okay. Anything you say, they will not give you any logical reasoning, any logical argument to convince you. Those kind of people now, some of them, they will be pursuing me around. Deji, come and help me. It don't happen. No. That affair that I was speaking about, that used to be like a bleed, I have in Obanla. I think it was like maybe 3 months ago or something. There was a time, from nowhere, I just saw his call. Afar, you don't used to call me. Later, I saw text message. I just laughed. I said, you ain't know nothing yet. You will feel it. You go do what? You go feel them. They haven't increased prayer to eat something. And look at it. Look at what Oshoba, Aremolusegun Oshoba, look at what he said. Maybe you came across it in the news that Tinubu is Yoruba's project and everybody must rally around him to continue in 2027. Ẹ̀gbọ́n, tí kì bá ṣe pé wọ́n ń ṣépè fàgbàlagbà. If not that they don't cause elderly people. Ẹ̀gbọ́n, Oshoba, what are you saying? I was on TV. A question was now posed to me about this Oshoba something. That was on. We are now in Thursday, I think Tuesday, right? And I said, is Oshoba saying that right now in Nigeria, before Tinubu got there, in Nigeria, they used to buy a loaf of bread for like 500, maybe sliced bread or something, 500, 700. That was before Tinubu got there. Now, to get a good loaf of bread, you have like 1,800. So from 500, 700 to 1,800, 2,000, depending on how the bread may be, the quality. He has spent 1 year, 4 months. So let us look at it that if we are to judge by this 1 year, 4 months, let's say 1.5 years. In the next 1.5 years, if we multiply it, that means that if bread is now selling from 2,000 to 4,000, that is, in the next 1.5 years, it will be 3 years. Now, let us add 1,000 to divide it by half, though it's more than half. That means it will be 5,000. So is Olusegun Oshoba saying that if a loaf of bread is 5,000 in 2027, Yoruba should still rally around Tinubu? Edmond, the way I'm saying these things, I'm just restraining myself from cursing the man. I don't want to be, because I don't tolerate abuse, so I have to lead by example. The question is, what is the relevance of Oshoba to my life? The average Nigerian, if Tinubu has failed totally, you will say that, oh, because he's a Yoruba man, you must vote for him. The truth is, the average Nigerians, do they really care who is the president? Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, Nigerians don't care. They want electricity. Electricity. It is failed politicians that ignite ethnicity. If you are ruling Lagos and you fail to perform, and they now bring out a good candidate and a candidate is, thriving, you look, it don't happen. It don't cast. What can I use? What can I use? Igbo must go. They want to take our land. Said that idea. Said, oh yeah, go and publicize it. You know that you have some gullible, disoriented people that will buy into it. Then you now use that to win into office again. That's why in Nigeria, you have to up your game. You don't have to be operating with 10% of your intelligence. You need 101% of your intelligence, because, and that's why I said that people that can go all out, what is a mere platform that they can't go against? People that are key. Nigerian politicians, both in APC, PDP, even Labour Party, all of them, no exemption. They key when necessary. So if people can kill, what is ordinary platform? If your pay doesn't favor them, that they can't kill it down. Oladewale says, do Nigerians, they are he said tribalism is part of the problem and it is everywhere in Nigeria. Of course, it is everywhere, but it is a weapon, it is a tool. It is a weapon used by these guys to achieve their aim. And that's why I've always preached that if you hate your neighbor, I pity you. You hate your neighbor because of Tinubu. Tinubu has increased fuel price. He's not buying fuel. Sheyi is enjoying. You don't even know how you pay your rent. They've sent your child away from school. It is your neighbor. If you have cardiac arrest, is that your neighbor that can save you? If you collapse, and they say, what make you collapse? I've not eaten since 3 days. Is that your neighbor that will rush inside? Bring Milo, bring milk. Oh yeah, go and buy bread, buy sardine. Sit down. Neighbor, you should have told me. You could have told me. Even if it's Gary, we'll drink it together. You cannot die like this. Neighbor, no. If you die of hunger, Tinubu does not even know that anybody has died. Are people not dying every day? Yet, you are hating your neighbor because of Tinubu. Tinubu is wise. If somebody can use fake thing to lure you, the way they use this Igbo something to lure Yoruba people, they are wise. It's these Yoruba people that are gullible. And that was why I did a video that Igbo must go. To where? You can catch up with it on my YouTube. To where? It's a very detailed analysis. To where? Catch up with that video. After that, when Amaka Sombege in Canada, that video has over 32,000 views on YouTube. In fact, it was like my breakout video. I was one of the rare people that gave a logical. Go and check my videos. Some of you will be waiting for live. Instead of you to, it's only live that we see you. You can't go and check video. And watch video and ask question and identify yourself as a poly thinker. so that I answer you. You will be waiting for only life. Only you don't know that there are some things that are exclusive. That, for instance, I released a video today. If you miss that video, you are missing. No? It talks about character inconsistency and the power of the tongue. I collated different videos that I've been seeing that they've been saying that Wike is speaking from both sides of the mouth. If I see those videos, I download them. Like it's like a data for me. So I now compiled everyone that I've been seeing, that have been downloaded. And now kind of like, sieve it, like, make sure that they are not duplicated. I match them together. I was able to gather like 20. Where Wike was showing character inconsistency. There was a place that he was literally worshipping the orderly. Another video, he was abusing the orderly. Then there was an interview that a presenter confronted him that you were on tape worshipping orderly. He said, no, don't go there. Will I bring that one to YouTube Live? Will I bring it? You still want me to bring that one to YouTube Live? How? The YouTube Live wey be say na no even cooperate sef, YouTube they yank me off. Now let enemy they report me when I no go press love icon, na no go press like, na no go press love. Some of una na go watch, na no go subscribe. You guys have not been encouraging. But there are some things that sometimes inspiration will just come. I started with recording. In fact, YouTube Live said, favor me. Because YouTube algorithm, if you see you live, we'll be waiting for when you be on live to favor you. You'll be spreading your video. When you now upload, the YouTube algorithm will now be looking at you that. That's how YouTube is. But there are some things I can't bring to YouTube Live. That's why you have to catch up with. Like that video now, you want me to still bring that one to YouTube Live. So always catch up with some of these uploads. Always catch up with it. Character inconsistency. When we finish this live, when we're about to finish, I will wrap up soon. I will tell you. It's just 9 minutes, 40-something seconds video. Very short. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Go and watch it. I didn't even say anything in the video. I didn't say anything. It's just about Wike. You will learn a lot of things from me about character inconsistency, how power. In fact, it's more than me speaking self. The way I did the compilation is more than me speaking. You need to watch it. I also did a video of what would have happened to Fubara if Nyesom Wike happens to be the president, or if he happens to be the Senate president. And I made a comparative analysis of Wike bidding for president, comparing him to Tinubu, that if everything had gone right, Wike would have been the president. If luck, opportunity has shined in his favor. Then I now brought in Akpabio too, that Akpabio is from the Niger Delta. He ruled twice. They both tried to install a godfather. What would have happened if Wike has succeeded in being a president? What would have happened to Fubara and Rivers State? If Wike happened to be the number 3 citizen, what would have happened? Go and catch up with it. So it's not everything that I bring here. I'm just telling you. It's not everything that I bring to life. No. So when I upload, always catch up with it straight up. Now, fuel price has increased, hardship continue. And Bodawa Shegun Oshoba is saying that, see, I hate when, like I used to tell people close to me, if you are very close to me, if you are very, very close to me, you would have heard me say this, that I don't like when people beg repeatedly. I don't like when people say sorry repeatedly. For instance, I know that Oladewale doesn't like this thing. Then I'll now be doing it and be using sorry as an escape with that. Sorry. No. Try and do the right thing. Don't be wrapping everything under sorry. If you do the wrong thing, the first time, it's okay. Third, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, 7 times, 8 times. Well, it's still okay because human beings don't change fast. It's okay. But if it now becomes consistent and sorry is now an escape route, no, I don't want to hear sorry. Do the right thing. So, Segun Oshoba saying that John Vani Naji Kese Ogadeji Birima, see, make una know they salute me, make una put una phone on full screen. That love icon, make una dey press am. If I be real man, they press that love icon so that enemies no go fit bring this platform down because they don dey attack this platform. Yesterday they give me edit, today they yank me off. Imagine I get politicians, enemies still they fit yank me off. When I go just sit down, I no go press that love icon wey dey inside circle. Now you na dey see am. Don't you know it's for something? But I appreciate you, Najike. So it is only a gullible Yoruba man that would think that yes, it's true. No, it's not ethnic interest, it is class interest. It is elite interest. It is the furtherance of a patronage system. An elite patronage system. That's what I can call it. It is in furtherance of an elite patronage system. That's the best way to tag it. A patronage system. So, when they bring such news that, oh, this, that, I know the list. If you like, call me bastard. I don't care. If you call somebody bastard, are you sure your father has done a DNA? Are you sure? So, they just blackmail people. When you fail to perform during election time, you say, oh, Yoba, it's our turn. Oh. We must support our own. Support, kill you there. Support what? Then you now go to Hausa land and say, you have to support also because when we leave now, we are giving power back to you guys. So, who power? Who help? If it was Atiku that can bring the desired change, may God let him be president, whether I vote for him or not. If it is Obi, may God let him be president. If it is Kwakwanso, in fact, if it is Showore, may God let him be. I don't have friends, I don't have enemy. I don't care who is president, it's none of my business. Whoever is president, I can't, like, if I try to near you by 100 meters without an invite, maybe your soldier or DSS will just kill me to away. So the statement of Oshoba is very, and that's why you really can't blame some of this platform. You know, we have different resistance factor. Me, I will just speak normally, I will condemn normally. But there are some people that opportunity that they have to see our brothers, they will just come to their platform and just be raining curse on Oshoba. Whether it's an old man, they don't care. Whether it's any, they will just throw away manners. But me, I'm still a good guy, right? I still try to put some decorum. Now, because Nigerians did not see anything when the fuel was moved to 800 and something, they have the confidence again, despite the free something protest, despite the end bad governance, fearless October protest, end bad governance protest. Government have the effrontery to increase the price of petrol again. Imagine that. They still have the confidence to increase it again. Now, if people do not speak, maybe in the next 3 months, maybe they will still increase it again. And the worst is, we have one of the worst capitalists in governments and in controlling the economy. Now, when you have capitalists that are greedy, controlling your economy, and you have corrupt ruling class, you will suffer. What do I mean by that? Dangote is somebody that is never satisfied with any amount of money that he has. Call him African richest man. He's still not satisfied. That's why you see that his wealth is more pronounced than his philanthropy. His wealth is more pronounced than his philanthropy. How many Dangote philanthropy something can you see around? But his wealth is very pronounced. Dangote, African richest man, Dangote, Dangote, Dan Tata, Dan Ragaraga. But the same Dangote is now thriving, controlling an economy, controlling the oil, controlling the cement, sugar, fertilizer, salt, spaghetti. If that kind of man is working in an economy whereby you have greedy ruling political elite, you are finished. Because why? He has what it takes to influence them, and immediately they are influenced, they will allow him to have his way. And because he is as greedy as anything, he will not stop milking you dry. And that's why you see that before Dangote, fuel is cheap. Now we are not dealing with the West. We are not dealing with multinational corporations to some extent like before. We are not importing fuel. We want to be relying on Dangote and be giving Dangote fuel. That is when the cost of petrol is now increasing astronomically, increasing. Something that we have at our backyard. The only way that multinational corporations are involved now is how to unearth the oil. And I've said it that what you need to do is liaise with Shell. Shell still have assets that they are yet to decommission in Ogoni land. Ogoni land comprises of 4 local governments. Ogoni has sweet crude. Sweet crude is the best form of crude oil you can find anywhere in the world. Shell's asset, I've done scientific research in Ogoni land before. That, in fact, it's on this my system. I can show you pictures. Scientific research. Liaise with Shell. Shell does not want to decommission oil facilities because it will cost them a lot of money. Buy this asset over from Shell. Your graduate of geology, your graduate of petrochemical engineering, train them. Let Nigeria be unearthing the oil. Then that means that you have a complete chain of command. You have the oil in Nigeria. The people unearthing the oil are in Nigeria. They are Nigerians. The refinery is a Nigerian refinery. By doing that, petrol can sell for 100 naira. Why do we have crazy people in government? Petrol can sell for 100 naira per liter. They mentioned one country that petrol was selling for maybe about 200 naira Nigerian currency. How did they do it? Petrol can sell for 200 naira per liter. When you are completely in charge of the chain of production, the oil is there in Ogoni. Buy the asset at cheap rate as a government, buy it from Shell. You can even engage in Shell, you can even engage Shell in instrumental payments. Now, okay, Shell, how much do you want to sell your asset? $2 billion. Don't worry, take this $500,000. We'll be paying you. Enter into an agreement with them as a company. You can even use oil to pay them, just as Buhari did. That they collected money in advance and now they are using oil to pay. Yet, the same Buhari that is using Niger Delta oil to pay is the same tribalistic Buhari that won't give other ethnic group opportunity, that won't appoint people from other ethnic group, but is using the resources of other ethnic group. Right? That's why politics is not for the kind. If you are not intelligent, they will finish you, they will ruin you, you will die, they will still even, in fact, they will still even use your bone. In fact, they will still piss on your corpse. Politics is for the stone-hearted. It's for the wicked. That's how you have to be wise. Politics is for somebody that can cheat without fear of God. That's why you have to be wise. So petrol can sell for 200 naira. It can sell. Those states cannot sell. It can sell for 200 naira. If you are complete, for instance, if you have chicken, your father is the owner of the land, and your father has a farm that the waste in the farm is what you use to feed the chicken. Who says you can't sell egg for 50 naira, even if others are selling it for 200? Because why? You are favored. The whole chain of, you are not spending any money. You are the one rearing the chicken yourself. Your father has a land, you are not paying rent. Your father has a farm, you are picking the waste from the farm to feed the chicken. In Nigeria, that is how oil should be in Nigeria. That's how oil should be. But unfortunately, one of the problems that oil, even with the advent of Dangote refinery, let me not only blame Dangote. The reason why oil cannot be cheap is government want to profit. Dangote want to profit. Government. Nigeria operates a monoproduct economy dependent on oil. That means it is only oil that we are earning mainly from. That means that for government to survive, government must earn from oil. If they want to continue paying salary, continue running the country. Dangote is a greedy capitalist. He too, he wants to earn. Of course, you cannot even see oil cheaper, except if you liaise with Shell, buy their asset in Ogoni land, be retrieving the oil in Ogoni and be refining it in Dangote refinery. Oil will be cheaper. Another thing you need to do is restructure the country, give powers to the state governors for them to be able to utilize the resources at their disposal. Put them in control of their resources, let them be paying tax and rent to the federal government. That is true federalism. So that means that you are producing oil and you are not only earning from oil. Life will be better. But because you are afraid that you don't want Nigeria to break, you don't want governors to be very powerful, you now leave people to be suffering. That's how Nigerian government is. Unfortunately. So for me, it's just a sad story. Because now, hardship will increase. Suffering will increase. People were collecting 30,000 before Tinubu got there. Fuel was 185. They increased the minimum wage to 70,000. That 70,000, some people are yet to receive it in some states. They are yet to receive that money. They are still collecting 30,000. Fuel now is over 1,000 naira. How do you expect such people to survive? But the truth is, as I round up, government too usually pay. They usually pay. It's just that the person that will pay will not be the one that eats. For instance, when they activated Boko Haram, the political dimension to Boko Haram, the people that enjoyed it, they've served, they've enjoyed everything, they've loot, they've excelled, they've exit government. If you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel. They have exit government. It is the people in government now that are now battling Boko Haram. What am I trying to say? All this hardship that Tinubu is creating and not kind of like creating any circum or doing something that will make people to ease the pain of people. Nigerian government will pay. But by the time Nigerian government will pay, Tinubu may have left office. For instance, during the time of Buhari, they went to import bandits so that in case Jonathan want to be stubborn, those one will create problem. Buhari witnessed part of the banditry when those militia did not go away. But now Tinubu has inherited it. All this hardship, Nigerian government will pay because it will lead to monumental increase in crime and criminality. Have you noticed that in Nigeria, they don't usually say that? If they say, oh, have you ever seen, despite hardship, have you ever seen that you hear that somebody is going on the street and the person die? You know, Annie Paul for God bless you says in Libya, a fuel of liter is sold at 0.15 dinar, which is equal to 0.15 kobo as of today, 09/2020. Shame to Nigeria. When you meet all these voodoo economists that will be rational, that's why you need to be educated. If you are not educated, I pity you. You know, Fidelis Ogboche says, peace be unto you. Is Nigeria redeemable? I don't know how to answer that one. So you see that in Nigeria will pay, but it will pay by the time that criminality will now boomerang. Tinubu would have left office. You see all this hardship. At first, people will try to cope. People will be enduring. After a while, they will find desperate need to survive. We call it informal economy. For instance, they've always been saying graduate without job. Before I enter school for BSc, people have been graduating without jobs. I finished many years ago. People are graduating. Till now, people are still graduating without jobs. They've always say, oh, poverty. Have you ever seen that? You are going on the street and they see somebody die. And they say, what killed this person? They say, he hasn't eaten. And all of a sudden, you hear that another person has collapsed on the street. It is hunger. These people surviving? How are they feeding themselves? All the unemployed graduates, how are they feeding themselves? They are surviving through informal economy. They will speed some will use their intelligence to go and be doing fraud, Yahoo. Some will go and be Yahoo Plus. Some will go and be thief. Some will go and be kidnapper. Those are informal economy. In fact, informal economy in Nigeria is so tremendous that it is a thriving business. Informal economy. People are succeeding through the informal economy. So if the hardship continues, more people will join the informal economy. They will just join. So when your wife is insulting you, the school that your children are going to, the headmistress is calling you. Your prepaid meter finished, there's no money to buy it. You see your children sleeping, hungry, no food. You want to go all out that, no, I must do something. You either go into Yahoo, you either go to Babalawo to do Yahoo Plus or to do Rishwa. Or you either go and establish a church or build a mosque that people will be paying offering. Unfortunately, religion falls into the category of informal economy because there are only few true pastors. I've told you before that most of these pastors, it's unemployment that call them, not God. It is the high social status, daddy wa, mommy wa, that call them. Some of these imam, it is poverty that call them. Only few are truly called by God. Or you say, let me go to my neighbor's house. My neighbor has gone away. Okay. You see that your neighbor got himself. You palm the phone. you go sell am. From there, you dey graduate into thievery. Na small small dey start. Dey first start from picking money from your wife's purse. I be like say loose change dey here, loose change dey. Na there dey start. Before you know it, that person will graduate into full-time thievery. Thievery, e dey different o. You don find one cool place. When people pass, you dey snatch their phone. E dey o. Traffic robbery, e dey o. Different kind of thieving just to survive. Or you go and join kidnapper to survive. Or you turn to 419. You go and collect one afoshe from one baba, and you say, oh, baba, whatever I tell you, yeah, do it. You go and bring the money, you can better go and bring it. 419. You shall find means to survive. At the end of the day, when all these informal economies, when all these things, when it's boomerangs and people are joining the informal economy, at the end of the day, the insecurity will be so much that it will be over. In fact, it is the informal economy that has been succeeding till now. The failure of government to provide succor, to provide amenities, that is why you have the insecurity. I told somebody, I said, would you not have been surprised if there's no security problem in Nigeria? I'm not surprised. In fact, if there's no insecurity in Nigeria, I would have been so surprised, because it would have gone against all rational economic, political, social indices. People's pay cannot take them home. High rate of unemployment in a country whereby people flaunt money on social media, whereby when you listen to the news, this one steal 50 billion, that one steal 80 billion. You now be comparing this one said, he doesn't even know how to steal. This Yaya Bello, just 80 billion. This one is not even a good thief. When you are hearing all that, don't you know that you are encouraging other people to steal? The civil servant will steal the best way he can. The policeman will extort the best way he can. So wouldn't you have been surprised if there's no security problem in Nigeria? How wouldn't there be insecurity? The countries that they don't have much security problem, are you doing what they are doing? During COVID, how will you steal your neighbor's food when government will bring food, everything, juice, milk, they'll bring everything to your doorstep, food for real human beings. But in Nigeria, they will carry inside bako 3 dirika of rice, 3 dirika of gari, give it to one whole street. I've said something. It's strange, you may not like it, but it's the truth. Do you know that dogs abroad, all this, somebody like Sam, some of you watching me from abroad, buttress me, dogs abroad, dogs, cats, eat better, live better, have more peace of mind than some Nigerians, human beings. If you see what some Oyimbos feed their dogs, the chicken, the beef, like some of you must have seen it on social media. Wait till they feed their dogs. Some human being for Nigeria no see and eat. And you think there won't be insecurity. My brother, God should just help us. I believe the president should just take it easy. And Rome wasn't built in a day. Even if you need money, you can't, 'get everything in one day. Big M says, my former boss, his dog got a jeep. I say dog. I've been opportune to the glory of God to stay in different countries, and I can tell you that dog, Aja, what the dog of some Oyinbo people eat. Sometimes when I see them feeding their dogs, I get lost in the thought of country that this one go to market, buy a whole big chicken, live chicken, not live that they would have peeled the skin. One full big chicken or giant chicken. We come back, we tear the plastic. So some of them call it plastic. In Nigeria, we call it nylon or the pack. The dog will come running, and the dog go the power, in mouth go the water. We'll give the dog will start with the air. Instantly, the dog don't finish her. Their cat, they have special can food for cats that they will open. Delicious cat food that is expensive. Human being for Nigeria no see chicken chop, and you expect that there won't be insecurity. They play. Human beings are naturally wired to go all out to keep themselves alive. That's why if you think you can't run, you think you are old, you can't run. Let me release a lion unknowingly. Let me just release it. You know you can run. The lion may overtake you, but at that point in time, because you see there the way you will run. Fidelity said, even in Nigeria, rich men dogs eat better than some Nigerians. Imagine. And you expect that there won't be insecurity. Dogs. I said, see, Nigeria, I don't used to curse, but please, just pardon me. The people that make Nigeria the way it is, they will never know peace in Jesus' name. Nigerians are suffering. I think I've shared you this story before, that I was speaking with one of my aunts, and she said, Deji, let's thank God though. Nigerians are so that I went to ground elubo. Elubo is yam flour, that thing that they used to make amala. That she saw a woman there. That the woman, when she came, she went to meet the person grinding. But you just see that the person grinding was saying, no. I can't. And the woman started crying. That caught my aunt's attention, that how would an elderly person like this be crying? She now said, what is wrong? He said she went to meet the woman that is grinding, that she should help her, that it's 200 naira that she has, but she said she can only do for 300, like that. She has even given her discount, that normally she does it for 500. What does she wants to grind? You know, when you make pap, they sieve it, right? They sieve it for them to achieve pap. That thing that they sieve, they usually throw it away. That was what that woman went to gather together. She now dried it well. She now want to come and grind it so that it will be like elubo, it will be like yam flour. Then she will now turn it like amala. That is what her children will eat. She now said the woman was crying because her children are very hungry, that they literally didn't eat the last day. My aunt now said, what will you eat this thing with? She said, that her child usually go to where they are cutting fish, where they are selling frozen food. That some people that they don't like head of fish, that they will start from where the fish starts. They will show that her child is always there to pick those head of fish that some people reject. And some people, if they buy chicken, they say, no, I don't want the leg, that 5 something. Her child will pick it. The child will be there for hours. That's what she will bring home, that they will use to cook. My aunt now felt touched. She now told the woman to grind it for her, that she should grind it, that she will pay. She said she now gave the woman maybe 5 or 2,000. I can't remember. Except I asked her later that I heard that woman that you said. She said an elderly woman that has kids crying. If you think that Nigerians are not suffering, go to Ogoni, Niger Delta. You see people that at their backyard, there is oil well. Oil pipeline pass through their backyard. These people, they cannot afford to buy rice to eat. Some of you watching me, if you are from the Niger Delta, you know what I'm saying. The wealth, the global wealth that Shell is profiting from, the wealth that Abacha looted, is from their backyard. But they cannot afford to eat rice. They cannot afford to buy rice to eat. Their land is polluted. Their air is polluted. Their farmland is polluted. They are in abject poverty, despite the fact that that wealth is there with them in their backyard. May it not be well with people that make Nigeria the way it is. You will see wealth lying side by side with prosperity. Go to the Niger Delta. You will see it. Wealth. And that is what they call resource cost. Resource cost. It's a theory. You can read about it. Resource cost. The theory of resource cost is that you have something that can prosper you. Boy, you are still in abject monumental poverty. Resource cost theory asserts that why is it that in countries, especially in African nations, emerging nations, third world nations, developing nations, use any, global south, use any English you like, peripheral states. Why is it that these people that have monumental wealth, they are in crisis, they are in conflict, they are in abject poverty? Because why? Some people want to profit from that resources and hinder them the right to prosper from it. Resource cost. That you have resources that is supposed to prosper you, but you are in abject poverty. So that resource is a cost. You can use Google to read more about it. Just type resource cost theory. Resource cost theory. After this live, you can, or maybe any other time, you can read more about it. And you expect that there won't be insecurity. So I'm not surprised. And God will not kill us. Keep what I'm saying. Look at the rate of insecurity now. Now go and look at it in the next 10 years. If I'm still on this platform, you will say, DG, you've been doing this thing now for over 10 years. So do you remember in 2024, during Tinubu's time, that you said something in your life? Is that thing that is happening now? You see. If you think there's insecurity in Nigeria now, there's none. Because we are already sowing that seed. We are sowing because the informal economy will increase and people will be desperate for survival and will be pushed into criminality and informal means, illegitimate means of earning. That's the way. Nigeria is so, they so mess up the country that sometimes I imagine, why do you want to kill to become a president? Why? Because to become a president, if they say they come and be president of Nigeria now, if I truly want to serve, I will reject it. Because there's too much problem. So I'm not surprised. And I just hope politicians will have the fear of God. Let us leave it at that today. I'll touch on the rivers issue tomorrow. Okay? Don't forget the video that I said I upload. It's just 9 minutes. In fact, I have a series of good videos in my upload. So after this live, just rush. Go and catch up with it straight. Especially that one of character inconsistency of Wike. That 20 video clips compilation. It's just about 9 minutes, 40-something seconds. Immediately I end this live. Don't miss it. Go to my page. Play that video. I didn't say anything in the video. It's just a compilation of Wike. You see pure character inconsistency. How he use his mouth to even curse himself. What is happening to him? Go to the video. You know, I spoke about what Wike would have done in another video. What Wike would have done to Nigeria if he happens to be the president. I said a lot of things. So do well to catch up with that video. Immediately I end this podcast. Don't miss it. I recommend it for you. It's a personal recommendation. Two videos. One is called 20 clips of how Wike. I'm trying to remember now. I can't remember the topic. You know, let me try and go to my YouTube. Let me find it out to be sure that I'm telling you the right. Because there are many videos there. Let me be sure. You know, just a moment, my people. You know. So one is 20 clips of how Wike's mouth put him in trouble and how he cost himself and foretold his own downfall. Don't miss that video. It's just 9 minutes 43 seconds. Then go down a bit. You will see a video that I said what Wike would do to Fubara if he is president or number 3 man Akpabio. That one is 14 minutes 10 seconds. All of both is just about, it's less than 30 minutes. If you click videos, the one of 20 clips of how Wike, that is number 1. Then the one of this something, that is number 4. You see 1 2 3 4. What Wike would do to Fubara if he's president or Nigeria's number 3 man Akpabio. And the one I uploaded are 20 clips of how Wike's trouble, of how Wike's mouth put him in trouble, how he cost himself. The video is doing wonders on YouTube. Then there's this video that is also going mad on YouTube. Nemesis, how Wike was an ingrate to his godfathers. The Fubara master stroke. Like, do well to catch up with this. I strongly recommend these videos for you. But if you don't have time, that immediate one that I just said now, 20 clip, the one I uploaded last, don't miss it. I didn't even say anything in the video, but I just want you to learn some. And when you watch it, please drop a comment. Say, oh, Dr. Deji, you referred me to this video. This is what I learned. This is what I see. This is what I noticed. I didn't say anything in the video. It's just Wike. The way he had this character policy inconsistency. The way he was saying, oh, I will not do this. Then another video will show him doing it. The way he was even cursing himself that if I do this, if I betray or delay, if I do the after my tenure as governor, you know, what do I want to be godfather for? If I try to become godfather, this and this, that. I didn't say anything in the video. You won't even see my picture or you won't see me in the video. But it's 20 clips, short clips of Wike. I'm sure you will have a lot to learn from it. And that other one that I said, which is reviewed, that one is about this VDM. This guy, I said 8 things he must avoid, else he will land in trouble or be killed. I said else there are 8 things very dark man must avoid, else he will land in trouble or they will kill him through away. That video is just 14 minutes 35 seconds. You don't want to miss it because you will learn some things from it. So it's not everything that I bring to life. No. But you see that one of Wike, don't miss it for anything. Don't dare try to miss it. And that one of what Wike will do to Fubara, that's number 4. What Wike will do to Fubara if he is president or number 3 man Akpabio. So once you click video, see, this is it. If you go to videos, you see it. If on my page, I'm trying to make it clear. Please bear with me. If you click videos on my page, sorry my people, just manage with me. If you go to videos, you see this is the one where Wike was doing like this. That's the one I want you to watch. Then now count 1 to 4. Phone set on off. Now count 1 to 4. See, 1. Okay. Wow. You see, Wike. 1 2 3 4. Where you see Wike's picture, he's wearing a blue hat. Fubara is by the side. Then there's a caterpillar where Fubara was removing Wike's hat. You see it? Where Wike was wearing a blue hat. The fourth video, don't miss it. I recommend it to you. That first one and that fourth one, don't miss it for anything. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics with Dr. Omosholadeji. If you are yet to know, my page was being attacked, and that's why I usually tell people that when you are on this platform, please, there's this love logo that used to show. If you put your phone on full screen, like towards the down, there's this circle that there's a love logo. Any platform that you are in, always tap it repeatedly. It helps. It's like you sending a signal to YouTube that the platform should stand, you are enjoying it. Because my platform was attacked, I was doing a live earlier, and all of a sudden YouTube just yanked me off completely. All the effort to come on live prove abortive. I had to start my laptop, try to come on live on my laptop. After so many tries, I succeeded on laptop. I now moved back to phone. And you see that the number of people watching me now is not like before. You know how many people used to watch me when I'm live? Some of my regular viewers know. But the number is quite low. So it means the enemies are at work. But they won't succeed only if I have your support. I can't be doing live. There's no way I can tap the like. If there's a way I can tap it, maybe I'll just be talking and just be doing like this. Be tapping that love logo. Just be tapping it. But I'm speaking off script. It's not easy to also be tapping love logo. So if you are gaining from this platform, if you love what I do, please always support. Please, it's very important to the survival of a platform like this. If you are watching me for the first time, do what to subscribe. Like I said, we are not doing this for a week. We are not doing this for a month. If you look at my YouTube, it's very active. I give you videos back to back. In fact, I have a lot of videos to record. I don't even know which one to record. This fuels something now. I have something on it fresh that I want to record. Maybe I'll record it after this live. Then maybe I'll post it tomorrow. So you can't lack knowledge when you subscribe to my platform, when you turn on the notification button, when you watch all my videos. Especially if you're abroad and you don't know what is happening in Nigeria. You can always rely on me to bring you the truth. That, we have this political scientist that he will tell you the truth. He will dissect it and even bring some philosophical perspective to it. So let me release you to catch up with that video of 20 clips of how Wike's mouth put him in trouble, how he cost himself, and foretold his own downfall. Don't miss it, please. Catch up with it. Immediately I end this, just 9 minutes 43 seconds. And the fourth video, maybe some of you, if you want to write it down, I'm personally recommending it. That number 4 is just 14 minutes 10 seconds. What Wike will do to Fubara if he is president or number 3 man, Akpabio. You see Wike putting on a blue hat. You see Fubara putting on white, and there's like a caterpillar logo where it's a cartoon. Fubara was removing Wike's hat. Don't miss it for any reason. Catch up with those 2 videos. I strongly recommend it for you. Strongly. It's been an interesting time with all of you. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel. And Gia Jolie said what? Okay, don't worry, Gia Jolie. Subscribe. Go to my page. Read my profile. Watch some of my videos. Then you know what it's about. Okay. God bless all of you. I appreciate your time. Till I see you again. As I usually say, of course, I'm not always far from you. I love you all sincerely. God bless you.